looks like we're good. Hi, Capelli. Hi, Heartslot. How are you? I'm actually creating a poll. Well, first I'm capturing chat. And then I want to create a poll. So you guys get a choice tonight. I could either draw a new magic item from scratch. The one on the screen's the one. Oh, it's actually, this is an old file. I could tell. So I could either draw a new item from scratch, or we can all draw on the same canvas together. So you kind of get a choice. But I'll make that poll in just a second. How do I crop this? There we go. Yeah, so I use something called magnum.io, and I can actually share the link in just a second. Just wanted to have this up here. Crab chats live somewhere. There. Yeah, let me share that link. Share. Invite to draw. Copy link. Boop. Alright, and that's actually this canvas here. This is the magma.io canvas. Let's see how she do. Last time I tried to do this, the response was not very... She's a little pixely, that's okay. It might be super zoomed in. Oh yeah, I'm super zoomed in. So magma.io works on any device really, because it's kind of like a web browser. I recommend a large phone. You could really do anything you want here. You could even I've had people in drawing streams before type up poems, or they'll even do their math homework on a part of it. But sometimes this is a fun way to just collaboratively just draw together on the same canvas. So if you guys are interested, that's an option. Or you could just watch me draw a magic item that we'll choose. Because I think Robbie has a few of them that we need to do. That I'll pull up. And let me know how the volume is, if I need to bump up the music. Where's Trello? I'll try to keep my eye on chat as much as possible, but feel free to jump in this drawing canvas here and do whatever you want it, as long as it's a pro, nothing too graphic. I've had one stream where someone was doing a lot of NSFW art, which I appreciate, I enjoy, but Twitch doesn't enjoy. This is YouTube. I'm not sure how about YouTube's they probably don't like it either. Get over there. Yeah, there's a little bit of a lag for magma for me, but for other people it might be fine. See, it's a little muddy. That's okay. It's still fun to at least put ideas down here. Let's move you. Alright, so I'm gonna see what Robbie Landis wants us to draw. It's a few. Obviously, he would love for me to do the Culinarian art. So I could do some food art if anyone's interested in that. Do little food buddies, which sounds like fun. Over, let's see, a well of spell ink, cipher jewelry, vial of tomorrow's sight, which I have no idea what that would even look like. So I think I'm going to, until like you guys give me feedback, I'm gonna draw some food buddies. Alright, so here we're gonna do a new folder. Food buddies. Yeah. I'll just zoom all the way in, why not? Let's see some. I'm gonna look up some reference. I really want to do like a little, like, if anyone has watched Flubber, kind of want to do a Jello-y fun food friend. Jello with fruit inside. Sounds like a lot of fun to draw. This could go in so many different directions. Oh, I really like that shape. Okay. I'm just gonna draw. And if you guys are drawing on the collaborative drawing canvas, let me know. I could switch back to that. But until that happens, we're going to be here. Maybe he's got like little nubs. I need him to have little beady eyes. Alright, and so this cello, it's like these ridges on it. I might need to make it like chunkier. I really want a fruit up here. Maybe like a strawberry. Strawberry. Okay. And these guys. If you are all welcome to draw on the collaborative drawing stream, which is the link that I shared here, and you can draw your own jelly friend if you'd like. Don't think anyone's on it yet. Well, there might be one anonymous user. Just like have fun. Like if you are like, I don't even know where to begin how to draw, that's okay. Just like do what you can. I'm still figuring this guy's shape out. I always jump the gun. I always think I know what I'm doing, but I really don't know what I'm doing yet. It usually always turns out differently at the end. Like so completely different. I like really want him to have chunks of fruit inside. It's like floating around. So this is kind of like the base idea that I've got. I'm gonna move him over here, make him smaller, because I'm gonna redraw it, because that's just how I be. I might actually loop it. Use a lasso fill tool. Sometimes it's the way to go when you're just figuring things out. Figuring out a shop. Kind of want fat. Like that. Okay, and then little nubbies. Must have little nubs. Feels pretty good. Who's that Pokemon but drawing? What is that drawing? We'll do this. Collaborative draw here. And then I'll repost because I really don't know if like new people get to see all the previous chat. You guys can let me know that. I want him to have nubs. I really shouldn't even be thinking about light at this point. I'm just chaotic that way, I guess. I do want his little beady eyes here, though. And this guy looks really cactus-like. I think I made it too ridgy, so I might have to make these a bit fatter. Like that. He's so beautiful already. He needs a strawberry, but we'll add that later. And I gotta think about the light source. Maybe it's coming from this direction, so this would be really lit up. I'm hoping that what I see on the screen is what you guys see, because okay, open widget. Stream health so poor. It's just so poor. You guys let me know what you see on stream, because I'm not really sure. I don't trust YouTube. I don't know them well enough. I see your canvas. Cool, you see my jelly boys? Maybe he doesn't need a mouth. Sometimes things are even cuter with that one. Little salmon colored jelly baby, yeah. He's gonna be strawberry flavored, but I'm starting off light and then I'll kind of build him up. And then let's see, is anyone drawing on this canvas? Oh, yes. I see Strix is working on theirs. And if you are at all like I can go back to that collaborative drawing stream and jump back and we can see what everyone's working on. But if you're like, no, I don't want you to see it yet, then I don't have to. You just like, let me know. I really should draw him in like an action pose, I think. Because a Culinarian, he could just be cute like this too. Just like standing silently. I think that maybe even more dangerous looking. I had to calibrate my tablet. Aha, I see. What drawing tablet do you use? I find I use the XP Pen R22 drawing display. I find that every once in a while I have to recalibrate it because it gets all sorts of wonky, but that's just drawing tablets in general. Cintiq 13 Pro, nice. I almost went with the Cintiq, but I was like, it was a difference between spending $450 and $1,000, and I was like, I'll give XP Pen a try first. And so far so good. I learned on Cintiqs, Intuos, like, you know, those like ones that are separate that don't have a drawing display than like a regular Cintiq with the drawing display. My jelly boy. My uncle's really supportive of my pursuits and bought me a new tablet. Oh, that's so nice. My old Wacom bit the dust. Yeah, Wacom, it does the job. So it gets you started. It's not long term. I remember my wrists would hurt so bad using those. I had the I just said it, just the Wacom Intuos. Yeah, that's right. Wacom Intuos. I think I still have it somewhere around here. I really should just sell it, to be honest. Or give it away. I love the jelly boy already. He's so cute. And I did what you really should never ever do, which is put all your drawings on one layer, which is exactly what I did. So bad. So we're going to duplicate that. Use this tool to delete this. do it. You bad girl. Okay, there we go. And this is on that layer. Yup. Oh, I did it again. I did the wrong thing. Losing my brains. This gets rid of this. Separate layers. Good. We're good again. It's a sin that most artists commit when they forget. Yeah, all the time. Because you just get drawn and you don't just want to concentrate on drawing. Just bump him up a little bit. Ooh, he could be an orange jelly with orange slices. It could be any jelly. Just avoid. He's kind of spooky looking. I love drawing cute fat things. Oh yeah, he's spooky looking now. I love it. I really should not do this. It's another sin I commit, is concentrating on details before I really should. Jelly boy. Okay, and I'm gonna see strawberry. I'm looking at like pictures of strawberry jello. It can be kind of, could either go cute with it or a little muddy with it. Let's see. Let's put a strawberry here, which I'll fix later. It's over a little curve, but I'm a believer in implied shapes. You really just need to imply the shapes there, and your eye will do the rest of the work for you. They do that a lot in concept art, if you've ever like really looked at it. Okay, let's get the little strawberry holies. Okay, then I'm gonna see what if just making it, yes, okay, making it a multiply layer. It's inside. Duplicates. Work smarter, not harder. Alright, and then we'll just fix it a bit. Looks more like a weird elongated cherry than a strawberry. Am I? No, that's kind of the shape of a strawberry. Alright, then maybe we'll just do this one that's kind of like facing us. I'm so bad. I'm a bad girl. I do this. I draw like this. We're just sitting tonight just because I want to enjoy drawing. I have my most fun when I'm just draw and make mistakes and then fix them and just keep on going. If anyone wants me to like switch to different music, let me know. Louder, quieter. Looks like a little ham. It's a ham. That's not a strawberry. That's a ham. Do 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 do. And if anyone's like Apple or I want to talk to you or we should like hop in Discord, I'm fine with that too. Let's see how we're doing here. Ooh, Strix is making nice progress. If you don't want me to share, just let me know. But if you do want me to share, I can do that too. I am flexible. I will keep reminding you over and over again. And if that gets annoying, you'll be like, hey, can you shut up? And I will. I'll be like, fine, we're not looking at your art. Okay, little seeds here. Alright, and then you can go back to being like that. Oh, interesting. Why is that strawberry so not pinky? I'm gonna fix you. Bump up the saturation. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I definitely went a little bit more realistic here with the strawberries. That's okay. This music kind of sounds like when you're walking through like JCPenney or Sears in the furniture section. So I think I'm gonna change this because it makes me want to buy furniture. What else do we got here? Let's jump over here. Maybe this is better. Maybe not. anyone has a good playlist that I would like to recommend, I'm open to it. God, Jello can be like either like super rendered or just basic shapes with like 1 or 2 layers of lighting. He's so beautiful. He needs a strawberry on top though for sure. Or whipped cream. I'm gonna do whipped cream on top here. I'm not sure why the Culinarian would want to summon this kind of creature, but hopefully it makes Robbie Landis happy. Beautiful, but what kind of shape of whip do I want? Okay. Twist it. Twist. We like it twisty. There we go. It's gonna need to be flipped soon so I can see all my mistakes. We're just gonna go for it. And they're not really mistakes, they're just things I don't feel good about. Tell like this is not gonna be shapely. It's looking like a white turd essentially. That's okay though, maybe that's fun for this shape. If anyone needs the collaborative drawing link, I could reshare that. Let's clean you up. You white poop. Ah! There we go. Beautiful. So Aurora, how long have you been drawing for? Like just in general, not even just like digitally, just it's been forever, longer than I'd like to admit. Girl, that's fine. And art, remind me, are you in the community here? Are you in the Discord? Because I don't know if I remember your username, if you're someone I know and I just didn't like connect the YouTube username to the Discord username. Oh, it's Strix. Okay, awesome. Thank you for sharing those PDFs with me, by the way. I really want Cloaks and Capes to do our own, like, something kind of like that. Or how, like, all resources to interested peeps. Yeah. I want Cloaks and Capes to do something kind of like that, but I didn't want, like, we kind of have, like, ideas laid out. And I was like, I really don't want to, like, have ideas that are kind of already existing out there. Try to get something new. So it was nice to, like, kind of review that and be like, okay, like, we're going in a good direction where it's not crossing any hairs with anyone else. It's just interesting what they've thought up too. Cream usually has like these ridges, but I feel like for my purposes I don't really need to get too accurate. So classes were really interesting, yeah. Ochu. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the white to figure that shape out better. It just looks like poop. I'm not putting my art down when I say it looks like poop. Like it looks like a swirled poop. This could be. I might need to rethink that, but I think it's nice just to see it on top of his head. Like, does it work? Does it need to be bigger? Or do I need to like warp the shape? Distort. So like maybe these are langa. And this is smooshed. And then we'll make it small again. It's so cute. All right, and then it'll probably just, the whip will probably just fit inside like this well that it has on top of its head, like that. It's reminding me of the magic potato that Robbie so loves. Okay, little jelly boy. How many campaigns are you in, Corley Strix? where do I want to go with this guy? I think we're kind of done with this sketch here because he is just done. I think I kind of have the idea. Running one for friends. I'm in 2 with Callie as the DM, starting another soon with family. Dang, you're busy. Not to mention the one-shots I run. Wow, how many one-shots do you run? Cubiness. I kind of do like him with like very few pieces of fruit. I ran the one for CNC and the one coming up. Oh. Also in a D&D server that has drop-in like out games. Oh, that's really nice. That's something I kind of need. I feel like my attendance in games is so spotty that my next one should be something that like I can easily get in and out of. I think we need another jelly in here somewhere. Not jelly, strawberry. Sorry. Strawberry. Or like a fruit chunk of some kind. So you're in a lot. Dang. Is there one game that you would like above all the rest? That you really enjoy? I love how a lot of strawberries are drawn in like this one shape. But if you ever go pick up a carton, they're like, their shapes vary so much. From just like the simple shape like that to like something like this where like it has multiple bumpies on the bottom. Like, that's why I feel like they're just, I want to draw them in different shapes, but I don't want like your eye to think that it's something it's not. I don't have a favorite because they're all fun in different ways. I see. Yeah, I'm in 2 that you already know, probably. Both Callie's. I do like them both for very different reasons. But I do think I enjoy playing Varuna a lot more, only because I had more thought about her, like as a character, than I did Braylee. Braylee, I was just like, I don't know, here she is. She's a very blank slate, where the other character had more like a thought out past and family. But I do love the chaos that Braylee can get into. Not that the other one doesn't, just it's a different kind of chaos, I think. am I blanking on what a cut strawberry looks like at the top when you cut the leafy part? Cut strawberry. I do have my favorite characters for sure. Yeah. Oh, I could draw it like that too. I had to Google cut strawberries because I feel like I have more options than I'm giving myself. Yep. Yep. Okay, I could do this one like this. Okay, that's kind of one floating in there. I didn't really want to get in too much detail with that one. Alright, and then this one. They're too symmetrical, I think. This could be a floater over here. There we go. You can be tilted over here. It's giving banana, this one over here. I don't like it. Yeah, it's serving banana. So I was trying to do like the cut top, but she's not doing it. She's breaking all the rules. Ooh, girl, no. That is not the. There we go. That one's better. Do 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 do. Which characters are your favorite? If you don't mind me asking. Alright, now I'm gonna do I should do a half cut strawberry. Why is this a normal? Should be a multiply layer. And then this will be, okay. This will be a half cut. So this will look more like maybe a heart. Hi, how are you? You have my Urolodrin Serene Fae. Ooh. I want to pronounce that right, but I don't have enough confidence in myself. For personal reasons and for play, it's the character I played when I met my fiance. Aww. So cute. Did your characters like fall in love? Or you were just in the same campaign together? Yes, they did. Woohoo! That's adorable. And then the player was like, oh, we also have the feels. Oh! Apple Pie, we have a collaborative drawing canvas up if you're interested. We can reshare that here. Everyone has their own separate layers, so to, like, just be mindful not to draw on top of anyone else's drawing. We can move them, but you know, there's plenty of space on that drawing canvas. And we're drawing a Jelly Boy for the Culinarian subclass that we're coming out with. And Robbie's asked me and I to draw some like food friends, basically. Because the Culinarian can summon different kind of like... You can basically make a fighting companion out of food. I feel like it could go horribly wrong. I just imagine like the food buddy getting captured like Gingy and Shrek and being tortured for information. That's my mind though. I'm sure no one will play it like that. Just drawing like a half-cut strawberry here. More red up in here. I've heard like a few stories now of that happening. Like people playing D&D and like, you know, catch the feels. Cute. Okay. So we got our half-cut strawberry here. It's gonna be floating. Maybe it'll be like its little heart. We'll need to move these other little guys. Oh yes, apply the transformation. Strawberry feels so big now. I'll make it a little smaller. I have a bad habit of not naming my layers. Don't be like me, name your layers. I usually only do that if it's like a project I expect I'll get done in a day or less. If it's like a long-term project and I have like hundreds of layers, I'm definitely naming and grouping them. Let's see how we're doing here in the drawing canvas. I remember one time I used to do drawing streams a lot on Twitch, way during like the height of the pandemic, really. And there was 3 people who did like a living like drawing, a doodle battle basically. It was so cute. And they did like a living Pong game, you know, where the bars are moving up and down and the balls bouncing in between them. Okay. Multiply. There we go. Alright, so we have a couple jellies here, or strawberries. I keep calling them jellies. There's only one jelly boy here. I think he needs to be rendered a little bit more. So I'm going to throw a multiply layer on top of him. Oop. I just burped, sorry. So we're going to add this layer. And kind of render this shadowy part of the jello. Okay, so I always do this. I always like think too much about the details. The small details don't really need to work big to small. That's okay though. That's my chaos. So he just needs some shadowy bits. And the eyes. Darken those up a little bit more. I don't think I should give him a mouth, or it a mouth. Imagine if like this was in Beauty and the Beast and like they wanted Belle to eat this living jelly boy. I think it'd be kind of a nightmare fuel. Like the gray, what was it? This in the song, it's like she has to eat the gray stuff. It's like what is that? That was scary enough. Imagine if it had eyes and was like a living thing. is there like a Beauty and the Beast one shot out there somewhere? Like something that's kind of got a taste of that? I would be down bad for that. There's probably a Feywild module or something, to be honest. I would love it. He's sending me a reel. Okay. Jelly boy, he's looking good so far, I think. The swirly bits on top are... It's just existing, honestly. I think he needs like a fruit on top of him. Whenever my grandma made like the fruit jelly, it literally only had like 6 pieces of fruit inside. Like I think traditional fruit jelly is pretty like filled up with fruit. This jelly boy is not filled up with fruit. God, this music is like, it's really chill, which I like, but it's like we're about to fall asleep music. There's gotta be something here. A hip Halloween. I don't know about that. Playlist. Gaming lo-fi, maybe that'll do us better. I'm scared though. We'll give it a go. Oh, beautiful jelly boy. Will you be loved? I need to flip him. I know there's something wrong with his shape, and I'm like about to do all the detail work, and I gotta flip you. There it is, you see it? Ah. Ooh. Yeah, this is why we flip. This is why we flip. This is why you don't do all the details. I think the strawberries are fine. I think his arm, his left side is like not as perky. I did bite yet. That's okay. We just drawn. Okay, let's do this. Fix you. Uh-oh. You and here. You need to go out more this way, I think. Am I being bad again? Probably. Okay, then it's always the flip that gets you. You're just like, I feel good about this drawing. I really don't want to flip it. And then you do, and you're like, oh God, it's horrible. It's not horrible, but it is not as shapely as you thought. Strawberry, 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 and that layer. Delete this. There. He could be so better, so much better and chubbier. I could have done the cemetery tool, but I really didn't feel like it this time. I feel like if the Culinarian was summoning this, like, to use in battle, it's not gonna be perfect. I've done a jelly grape girl. Oh, do you want me to flip on that canvas? Freehand is also fun. It is. I think it does a lot for your mind when you're trying to learn and like see different things. Sure, if you like. Okay. Here we go. There you are. Look at that. That's so cute. Come here. This is Strix's jelly grape girl. I love the jelly and the grapes inside. She looks like squid-like, which I love. Oh, you did like shading on the grapes. How did you like working in Magma.io? I know it's kind of like a learning curve. Oh, you did like a little glistening on the eyeball. Highlight. And you can also do like a little signature here too if you'd like. When I used to do these drawing streams, I would save this and then I would post it in the Discord. It was not what I was expecting. The tools are basic, but to be expected from a crowd program. Yeah, it's like, it's not, it's no Clip Studio, Photoshop, or even Procreate, but it's a step up from Paint, and that's what we need for this collaborative drawing tool. Some people have gotten really good at that. Like, you can really feel it out when you try the different like brushes. So you can like experiment. Looks like you were doing a lot of experimenting here. Very nice. You should draw another one. You can fill that whole canvas if you want. And if anyone else is just hanging out, you're welcome to join the collaborative drawing stream. I've used the blending brush, heck yeah. Oh, the link that I shared is the collaborative drawing canvas. It will work with any device. You don't have to download anything. I just don't recommend using it on a small mobile phone. Oh, I see you shared this DMing Dad. Beauty and the Beast, family-friendly adventure. I love the art on it. That's so classic. Beauty and the Beast. I've always wanted to see the Broadway show because I heard it was really good. Jelly boy, we have to continue fixing you. It's not the best way to do this. That's way too far, isn't it? This is way more out here. He doesn't need to be perfect though. I think he just needed to fill out a little bit more on that side. Yeah, bigger. Then we need this. What was this color? There we go. This is my multiply layer that I just turned into a normal. So I could re-grab this color here. Then we're going to grab this. Looking a little bit better. Alright, I'm going to turn you back into a multiply. Still feeling a little choppy. That's okay. I do like his little leg area over here. That's kind of pointed. Just a little bit. I'm gonna start merging layers. I'm gonna just live in my chaos here. You are the whip layer. You can be up there. Strawberry layer. Oh, are you strawberry? Can't tell. Strawberry. Merging all my strawberries together. So I can rename it Strawberry. Okay, then this layer, that's my highlight. Let's see. getting places. Fix that. Fix this highlight here. Boom. Fix this highlight here. This one here. So there we go. It's funny that I mentioned like the gingerbread man from Shrek, and like the first meme that popped up for me in my feed was I really should share this, is of the gingerbread man, but Lord Farquaad has like that orc's face from Lord of the Rings that wanted to eat the hobbits. I'm not good at explaining things. I should share that in the Discord though, that's really funny. Okay, Jelly Boy. Let's finish you up. He really needs an action pose though. Like, this is cute, but I wonder if I could do it better. I'm gonna think about this in way. Now we're just kind of doing character design at this point. Basically just have a page of doodles. Maybe he walks and leaves little jelly. Oh my god, that's so cute. Oh. I'm trying to think of what he would do. Like if you were to summon him, if you're a Culinarian, which is a subclass that we're making, and for, you know, in Cloaks and Capes, if you were to summon him, what would he do? Come drop footprints. Oh my god. He just leaves little pieces of himself everywhere. Let's just say you are throwing a mold. I don't know. Like, the concept is so goofy of what was explained to me about this class. Like it. Jelly Sprite. Ah. Oh, he probably would. Oh my gosh. I don't know. He could grab like the fruit inside of himself and throw it at people. Or he himself is just like, you have multiple little jellies and they kind of like overwhelm an enemy. Or they just get slapped on somebody's face. So they can't breathe. Oh my god. It gets darker and darker. Like, imagine you get this little thing gets summoned in front of you, and then like you're like, how is this supposed to kill me? How is this supposed to take me out? Every possibility in my brain is like not great. Like, the jelly's actually poisoned and it forces itself and like it makes it like wants to be eaten, so it tries to get into your mouth type deal, which is uncomfortable to think about. Or one large jelly acts like an ooze and multiplies when split. Oh, that's a good idea. just a, so I would imagine like if this were to be like an illustration canvas, which is kind of why I drew it like, oh gosh, uh-oh. She lost it, she lost it. Sometimes the XP pen loses its little touch. Pressure. There, we're back, we're back. Jelly baby army. I just imagine this being like a silhouette of a person, and then you have like this foreboding jelly looking down. Just a big buff jelly boy. Oh, how would I like do this? Okay, I need to look up some stuff. Let's see. It's fun to think about once you have a character design, like how does it work? How can I illustrate it actually working? Okay. Oh god, everything is like a little ominous. Oof. All the reference I'm looking at is like so dark. Which could be funny. Like if you think about it. Do a very like exaggerated dramatic piece of a giant jelly boy staring down at his enemy. like it's terrifying but also ridiculous. There's like that shock factor of what the fuck is going on. Of all the things that could kill me, this giant fruit jelly is the thing that's coming at me. Alright. I'm gonna do this. The form of the destroyer. Instead of Stay Puffed, it's jelly, yeah. Alright. I think about this. So let's say we have a character here. Some kind. They have like their shield and like a sword. Maybe it's like kind of hanging low because they're like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Against giant jelly boy. And I'm actually gonna take this little guy. We're gonna duplicate this layer. Merge. This is gonna be so silly. I'll take this. Oops. Give me a minute. I know it doesn't, the placement's not great, but just give me a second. That's getting worse, but just give me a minute. Transform, retransform. Okay, it's not great. Basically trying to repurpose this art. And the Culinarian has to be somewhere. Maybe it's on top of the jelly. Robbie's gonna hate this. which may be fun, I don't know. The Culinarian's probably like chilling back here, like, I did this with like my pots and spatula. Like or yes. All right, I have to draw some kind of perspective background here. Instead of it facing an enemy, have the Culinarian in the foreground looking smug with a kick. Like I made this. Oh god. I could do that, yeah. Anyway we dice this, it's not great. I mean, it is for me, but it's a Jelly Kaiju, and I don't think that's what he expected. I mean, either way, it's I love it, so. Okay, I think I need to exaggerate its perspective even more. Just make absolute works of art. Now just imagine, with our imaginations, I'll probably go back and I will do more details here, but just like imagine like there's like the forest back here. Oops, you need to be a different color. Something. Objects that are closer are darker. Objects that are farther away are lighter. Imagine there's like forest back here. But everything's gotta come in close. fix it later. But these are kind of like the tree background. Trees, or maybe there's like a mountain back there somewhere. I'm a bad girl. I always do the details. I always think about the details before I really need to. I just enjoy them. Anyway, so this needs to meet. This, grab that, lighten that. This is so fun. Uh-oh, we're still smudging somehow. Clip studios like this is a huge image. I am carrying so much. I do work very big when I really shouldn't. So when I think about this drawing, I don't think I'm really using all of this canvas. Like, the shape is probably more like more cut in here. I really should be using this tool. Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna take this jelly, do another multiply. I'm kind of gonna think about light, because like his he's got like a gut for sure. This is much darker now because he's up close. He's super up close and personal. Belly happening. He's kind of got like an ussy here, which I did not intend to do. Sometimes this stuff just happens. Oh my god. All right, now I have to fix the eyes here. He's gonna hate this. Just the kaiju of jellies. I don't think this is what he was expecting. I'm gonna make it work. fix that. Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to think of what my darkest dark is. I'm finding that in my Jelly Boy. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh boy. Alright, I can do this. I have so much to fix here, but it's okay. My simple drawing that I was expecting to draw is becoming much more complicated. This music funky. Oh my god, all this reference that I'm seeing is just, it's dark. Okay, I'm gonna make my like little notes here. My Jelly Boy. So there's gonna be like trees and stuff up in here. And we're kind of gonna crouch. It's gonna like kind of frame him a little bit here. Like he's so large that he could knock down some trees. Alright, and then these trees are gonna like come around here. This is me planning my illustration. Alright, there's gonna be branches and stuff here. This part, he just needs to be bigger. Oh my god, I hate that I am gonna make him bigger. Alright. He is a big jelly. Like, it's dramatic. Alright, and you're probably right. It could be cool if instead of the Culinarian being behind it and like an enemy, the Culinarian's in front and is like, look what I did. Oh my god. I'm just thinking of doing this. Oh my god, ridiculous. It's okay. You're just gonna like get rid of that. And then this bottom part of the jelly, it's probably faded out a bit because it is just so large. that it has to stand further back. So there's gonna be like trees and stuff in front here. Look upon my delights in despair. Oh, I love it. Oh. Hi Omega, how are you? Welcome. We are making jelly boys, or we're making like thinking of things to make for the Culinarian, because that's art that I have to do for Cloaks and Capes. We decided to do a jelly boy, and then we decided to do a kaiju jelly boy. He started off looking looking like that, basically. Like just like a simple little jelly summon with fruit inside in it, and now he's become this. He's going to be a kaiju jelly. And then the Culinarian will be like oh god, wait, I don't want to do this. I'm gonna accidentally draw like an OC on this thing. Oh yeah. Oh, we do have a collaborative drawing canvas up if you are interested. You can share that here. But yeah, our little jelly summon has turned into something quite different, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm kind of figuring out that kind of that drawing canvas essentially, because the Culinarian is probably like gonna be in front of it. I'm gonna draw its Uzi, I guess. The Culinarian. It's probably got like a chef hat or something. I really don't know. The Culinarian probably does not have a chef hat, but for the purposes of me laying this out, it looks like Goofy's hat. Okay, we gotta get rid of that. It looks like Goofy. Okay, we just gotta do simple shapes for right now. It's just like holding like a pan. That's like the Gordon Ramsay of bards, essentially. I should just draw a Culinarian as Gordon Ramsay, but we really can't use his likeness, but could kind of be something off of him. You know what? No. We need thighs. Yeah, I took a nap after setting up a scene for render. Came out great. No, I'm not sure what design to use. Okay. How did your render come out? Alright, so our Culinarian's kind of like in front of it. So basically, we're looking at this from the perspective of the person this thing's about to fight, which I think is great. Maybe they're wearing an apron. I really don't know what the Culinarian's supposed to look like. Assuming it's like a traveling chef situation here. Anyway, that's what we have so far with our Culinarian summon. I think we're getting somewhere. I'm gonna make more line notes here because the jelly needs to have like this big belly situation. This always happens. I feel like so giant edible gelatinous cube. Essentially, yes, you can thank Strix for this idea kind of being birthed. And then every time, let's say you're fighting this thing, you chop a piece of it off, it just duplicates. So it's you have more problems. So it's like you either need to like melt this thing, or whoever the DM is, they have to, like, you're probably playing as the Culinarian, so like you have to, the DM has to think of what is the weakness for this giant gelatinous kaiju summon. And can you eat it? I think the answer is yes. If I was the DM, the answer would be yes. You're just like fighting alongside this thing. You're like, I need a snack. And you just grab a chunk of it. I think it's a recipe for something beautiful. I just love it when Robbie Landis gives me an idea and then I deliver something to him that he probably did not expect. Oh, where's there that is? So Omega, what are you working on? This is like forestiness, which we probably, if I'm just kind of thinking about like where leaves will lay eventually. I'm actually looking at the drawing, so I'm not even looking at my drawing tablet. Drawing this way, looking at the drawing stream. I feel like looking up is like helping my neck. Okay, and then let's say like the leaves cut in a little bit here. God, that Culinarian pose is like so pleased. Like, look what I did with basically no cooking tools. blender tool and just kind of make these more implied shapes than anything else. I feel like I see where things should be better when I start blending and playing around with the muddiness. It's like clay sometimes to me. If my camera shakes, it's because like I'm like really pounding on my desk here. So Omega, would you play a Culinarian subclass? What kind of food would you summon? So Strix made like a grape jelly girl, so I'm gonna assume that Strix, that's probably something you would summon if you were a Culinarian. The kaiju. Robbie's gonna love it. I had an idea of a hunter ranger who used to run a restaurant with his family until a manticore and a horde of monsters ravaged the village. Damn. That wouldn't be too far from that. This would be... Huh. So... What kind of food would they summon to help them fight? Animal cookie summons, holy shit. That's such a good idea. The idea I had was that they were Creoles, probably all spicy foods. Ooh, I like that. So like jambalaya. Just that ranger is ass, so I never use that character idea. Oh my goodness. You could do something with it, I think. It just makes me think of Gambit, like if Gambit was a Culinarian subclass bard. I watched the more recent X-Men series on Disney Plus. I think it was X-Men 97. Is that what it's called? I can look it up. Okay, I have a long day tomorrow. Thank you for sharing your arts and giving us a little sneak peek. Yeah, of course. I hope to do this more often so we can draw together some more soon. Thank you for hanging out and drawing your grape jelly girl. We'll show her off one more time. Look at her. So beautiful. Oh, I see you added your signature. There's Strix's grape jelly girl. And you can save that too, by the way, if you really want to. Yeah, X-Men 97. Is that what it was? X-Men? Yeah, X-Men 97. It was so good. I love Gambit and oh my god, I'm forgetting her name. Rogue. Yes. But she was such a hoe in that series. Like, Magneto was hot, but damn, like, come on. Alright, so we have our jelly here. I think I need to figure out, so the Culinarian right here, their shape is just very simplified right now until I can figure some stuff out. But I'm going to kind of start thinking about their shape more. What we draw in? Well, thanks for joining us, by the way. So we started drawing, so you know the Culinarian's coming out, and I was asked to do the illustration for it, like one of the summons, which is a food item. So we started drawing like this I'll show you. Get rid of this here. So we drew this little jelly boy, right? And then Strix had some ideas. Just finished Dire Heart Saw the Pink. Yeah, so cute, right? And then Strix had some ideas, and then that transformed this into a Jelly Boy Kaiju for the Culinarian. So that's what we're working on. And you can see like the Jelly Boys in the background here with the Culinarian in front of it, and you're basically gonna be looking at it like you are the person this thing's about to fight. So Culinarian has summoned this giant jelly boy to battle. I have to take out my earring because the headphone's hurting it. Yeah, so welcome to the drawing stream. We're drawing a fruit jelly kaiju. It's beautiful, right? It's very rough illustration right now. It went from me being like, oh, I'm just gonna draw this cute little fruit jelly guy to now this illustration of basically two characters in a environment. But it should be fun, right? And like all the inspiration for this is like I was trying to get some ideas, and they're very like ominous, like a silhouette character in front of like a dark towering monster behind them. So that's the inspiration I keep coming across, and like this is gonna get dark really quick. And you guys get to see more of my process, which is basically trial and error, because I like drawing like this, like a crazy person. results are always good though. So how was Daggerheart? Tell me about it. I have no idea how lagging this is. Alrighty. I think we can all anticipate that this is not exactly what I'm sure some people were envisioning for a culinary like summon. It was kind of just like a mini session since Claire missed the first one to bring your character in. Nice. Okay. Do you like the system so far? They do not face Goodberry Boy and the Mushroom Gnomes yet, but soon. Soon they will. Remember, we do have the character token for the Mushroom Gnomes. I guess Goodberry Boy is also a character token. And you have access to that already. And if there's anyone lurking around that's like, oh, you guys have character tokens? Yes, we do on our Patreon, so I can share that here. We have multiple collections available. So when are you guys gonna face the Goodberries? Enemy tokens for DMs would be a nice addition to the token pack. Well, like when you say enemy tokens, what do you mean specifically? Because, I mean, any of them could be an enemy. Like, what do you want added to it? Just like more like scary looking monster types. There are some monsters in there. Did like a Halloween set. Is there something specific you're looking for? Oh, there are. Maybe I need to look at it again. Yeah, there's multiple folders in there that you can download. No, I just haven't updated the... Oh yeah, okay. It was one of the first ones that we did. Okay, this seems to be darker. Kind of working on the jelly's shape. Got a little smushed when I was trying to just use the perspective tool. Just no thoughts behind those eyes, just jelly eyes. Rage consumes me. That's like one of my favorite like t-shirts that like I don't own yet. It's just like the frog sitting in like a pond, and then it just says rage. It consumes me on it. No, oh, okay, I already read that. I'm like trying to look out all these chatties. This is probably one of the more ridiculous things I've drawn. Do we got that strawberry though? Oh yeah. I'm sure if you were to spin this around, there'd be some booty on it. You do not want to be sat on by this thing. Or maybe you do, I don't know. That's up to you. If I were like on death's door and I was like, I get to choose how I die, it'd probably be by a big booty. Just suffocate me with that booty. The jelly boy. Well, I gotta get ready for work. Catch you later. Thanks for hanging out, Omega. I hope your renders go good. Can't wait to see them if you share. I really want like to figure out how to play like music. I know Robbie Landis has a way to do it. Look at that jelly. I'm vibing to smooth jazz though. Yeah. It just makes me want to buy furniture. Like back in the day when you, like I was explaining earlier to Strix, like just back in the day when you would go into like the JCPenney furniture section and they would have like the jazz music playing while you looked at the furniture. That's like all I think of. And you're just trying to get out of there and your parents are like taking their time. Yeah, right? Give him like cute little feet, but like I think for this illustration he's just gonna be so like foreboding. Like this background area is not gonna be detailed too much. Your eyes are going to go from the Culinarian up to the Jelly Boy. There used to be like this restaurant at our like Macy's JCPenney at the mall. Like it was hidden. It was like the best kept secret because it was just so chill in there. It was hidden in the furniture section. Okay, this is where things are going to get complicated because obviously jelly is translucent. Which means at some point we're going to have stuff being reflected through it. We will figure that out. But it is taking on a different life than I originally thought it was going to take. I kind of like the idea of like having the drawing canvas, like having the trees pop out of it, so it's just not the typical square shaped canvas. It's got some dynamic shapes coming out of it. My mom used to spend ungodly amounts of time at the JCPenney, to the point where when I was old enough to not go with her, I like would never go. I hated going. He's so big, he's pushing the trees out of the frame. Yeah, exactly. It would be fun to put Aster in here. Maybe he's hanging out in the trees. He's like, what the fuck? It's like, you really are gonna like, y'all gonna fuck with that thing? Yep, I love it. Alright, the Culinarian is here, and I have to look at the Cloaks and Capes chat to see if there's a reference image for the Culinarian. Art. Magic items, something to release. Oh, I don't know if we put the art in here. Well, we'll see later. I always hated going shopping as a kid. If we go to the mall, I'd always ask to hang out at the old school electronics boutique. Yeah. I'd always ask to go to GameStop, or I'd be like, hey, can we go to American Eagle? They would have game demos up, and I would just go play those. Yeah, that used to be so fun. Now malls have arcades in them. At least the ones by us do. I went to, there's actually a couple malls that do this now. They have VR arcades. And there's actually one by us, which if you guys like come and visit, maybe we'll try to go. But there's there's one mall that has like multiple arcades in it, and then one of them has like a vintage, there's like a Japanese game section, and then vintage game section, and then the VR arcade, and then it has the largest like gashapon store in the area. So that could be fun. Oh, what did Mama draw in here when she was not supposed to? Okay. I need to make a list of places to check out. Yeah, there's a lot to like. There's a lot that we could do, honestly. I don't want to overwhelm, anyone. And I know some people have like their own thing that they want to go do. But like my suggestions are like Korean barbecue, the mall with all the axe throwing. There, the corner has axe throwing. But they also have like a huge wall. Like this is the same place. They have axe throwing in the back, and then like in the bar area they have game tables you can rent out. There's a huge wall of board games, and you can play any of them. I'm a slut for Korean barbecue, same. I'm a huge slut for Korean barbecue. If I was a wealthy woman, I'd be like, we're going every other week. Okay, maybe our Culinarian here. Hands on hips. Very much a come at me vibe. Come at me and my little big friend. Yeah. Like I know I've talked about the Bing suit before, but that's like a must. That's a must. This foreshortened. Yep. So how are all your campaigns going? Like a chef coat type. I really should look at like concept art for something like this, or like different chef coats. Get some inspo. I'm about to try and rescue Melisandre from vampires tomorrow on Everon. What? I think you guys are like 2 sessions ahead of us now. looking at different chef coats here, try to get a better idea of what to draw for the Culinarian. Well, we are currently in Exandria. Kelly said you guys won't be doing this. All ours would have been more subtle about it. I see, okay. This is our equal for you guys trip to hell, apparently. Oh, yes. Excuse me, sorry. Still getting over being sick. I do think I don't want to do the apron like this anymore. I think we'll do something else. Like when I was a chef, I never wore like my apron, like I would do it like half, it would be like tied up on my waist and go around, because I always felt like the straps were really annoying to deal with. Like I never, you always wore it so you like would cover up your clothes underneath, but I never wore like the same shirt multiple times in a week. So we're gonna have her, this Culinarian, have like this. I gotta try to not make her overly sexy. It's so hard for me. So that should be fun. And you're the one that's like engaged to, wait, Melisandre. That's not the, see, it's been too long. I'm forgetting names. That's Elena, right? That's getting my character messed up. Yes, we just engaged to Elena. I don't know why I thought it was Elena that was kidnapped by the vampires. Melisandre. Okay, then let's say we have a puffy coat situation here. Puffier jackets. This may be a piece that goes on for either multiple streams, or I'll like think more about what I'm doing off stream. Stuff with them for sure. We'll think about this. Gonna actually try to put that higher res to use for once, as he's gonna try to negotiate with the vampires here, even though these vampires are super evil. Ooh. Well, I mean, they always have, I think there's always some motivation I think you could use to negotiate. That sounds like a lot of fun though. Okay, maybe there's some like details in here. Buttons. Maybe this is like one of those crisscross tops. These buttons. I'll figure it out. It takes time. We're definitely getting somewhere. Alrighty. I've been doing this for 2.5 hours, or actually half hour from midnight. One big jelly boy, yeah. Jelly Kaiju. He's gonna be more exaggerated, so he looks a bit more intimidating. Look at him. So this is definitely an illustration that I thought was gonna be really fast, but it's not. It's gonna take probably another hour or two to get everything balanced out a lot better. And then the environment and everything rendered. The Culinarian. I'm not sure what she's gonna be holding, either like a jello mold or something else. But thanks for hanging out and stopping by. I hope to actually get this scheduled out a little bit better. So next time, you know, we have more people drawing. Yeah. Alright. Well, you have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.